Hello everyone. Today we're going to go over how to take the old Plague Purge mission pack for the last edition and update it so you can use it in Crusade for 10th edition. We're just going to go over some very basic things and simple changes so that you can get playing more variety of Crusade games in this new edition rather than just the Leviathan missions. I hope you like and enjoy this video. So as you can see, there are 4 types of missions in this book. Combat Patrol, which is 500-point missions with 1 agenda. Incursion missions, 1,000 points with 2 agendas. Strike Force missions at 2,000 points with 3 agendas. And Onslaught missions, which are 3,000 points and 4 agendas. Here are some of the missions that you can play. Combat Patrol, Survivors of the Fallout, with access to the recon rules and some interesting additional rules. So if you're in the Fallout zone, each time a ranged attack targets a unit within it, within the Fallout zone, you add 1 to the attack's wound roll. And then it's pretty standard missions, and you can figure it out. You also have some very good incursion missions like Grind, with special rules, and of course the Victor bonus. Victor can select 2 units of their army to be marked with greatness instead of just 1. And of course some very good Strike Force missions like Let It Burn, with the bonus of 2 requisition points for the Victor instead of 1, as you just capture objectives and basically try to burn them down and clear them out of infection, and that being as this is set in the War of Rust. The Plague Purge mission pack comes with 2 sets of stratagems, one for recon, the other for assault. For the most part, they are what they are, with the exception of the advanced scouting. You change it to 1 CP at the start of the game instead of 3 CP. The only other difference is mental concentration. 2 CP. A psyker performing a psychic shooting attack will now do so twice in the shooting phase. So if you had, for example, the Infernal Gaze, which fire D6 shots with a Chaos Sorcerer, you would now be able to make that attack twice. So you'd be able to do, instead of 1d6, 2d6. However, it will cost you 2 CP to do so. You also have the assault stratagems, and they are the same with a few little changes. First one is Stand Your Ground for 2 CP. The unit auto passes a battle shock test while in range of an objective. The next one is Turn the Tide. It's been changed to 1 CP, and you use this stratagem at the start of the game for pick 1 of your units and add +3 to its OC. Other than that, the stratagems remain the same and can be used in the current mission pack and makes it viable with 10th. The agendas that are available also in this book are compatible with 10th, with the exception of the Warpcraft ones. Now the Witch Hunter is still the Witch Hunter. You're just going to, every time you destroy a psychic character, you add 1 to your Witch Hunter tally. However, we have changed Lord of the Warp to each time a unit is successfully uses a psychic attack or psychic power, add 1 to the unit's Lord of the Warp tally. The unit in your army with the highest warp tally gains 2 XP. If 2 units are tied, pick 1 to gain the XP. So psychic attack means shooting attack. If you successfully shoot someone with a psychic power, say Witchfire, you gain 1 to your warp tally. If you use one of your auras in that successfully, you gain 1 to your warp tally. The other stratagem that is a action for psychers on the agenda is Scribe Malignancy. Now, this has the psychic unit may not shoot and instead performs the action in the shooting phase and within range of objective marker. The unit gains 1 XP for each mark on its scribe malignancy tally to a maximum of 3 points of XP per game. So that is the only other changes on the agendas. And that does it for using the Plague Purge mission pack from Old Edition and converting it over into 10th Edition for your use in Crusade games. This will enable you to play out games in Warzone Cardon, in the War of Rust, or you can also use the missions in here to represent any number of things. I hope you've liked and enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like and subscribe down below. Thank you very much for your time.